I mean, for the blatant lie. Rio will shake his head and go, "Oh, no, not that I'm aware of, though I suppose it must have been someone I spent quite the significant time with."
Boys are so callous when it comes to female hearts, throwing them in and out of their bedchambers. I didn't think you were that type, Tyrican.
He'll just kind of go, "My bedchambers were nowhere near it, I assure you. I wouldn't be so rude as to toss someone out of them."
Oh, my heart. Mm. But anyway, I wish to enjoy my dinner in peace. You can go and, well, swallow what I've taught you. And
If,
for reference,
yeah,
she told you a bit like you can buy yourself a modifier that will basically see how well you can, squish the Dorodango demons back into being Dorodango.
squish! Yay!
It'll be a squish modifier.
Squish modifier! I'll buy that as soon as I have XP again.
Yes. So you can pace yourself as you like. I trust you.
Alright, cool. I mean, she told me to. I need to make more demons. Do that now. I'll be like... I'll be like, Fuck, why am I forgetting his... Ray, are you here? I mean, you can move on. This is not canon stuff.
Yeah, Ray went AFK.
He's boot.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No. Wait, no. Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
like Xeno. Xeno Zoldyke. One demon a day.
Alright. So I guess we'll go to the Wrath and Himiko scene then, since Ray is AFK.
Okay.
Alright. So I suppose Wrath is finding a space in order to, start
Yeah, pretty much.
creating his resource.
Once the bell rang, he sort of, just when he dried him off as best he could, with everything, and then just went and sort of like found one of the empty, magic rooms, I guess, for lack of a better term, for crafting, if that exists.
Right. So I guess Himiko, she'll be like, hey, what you doing?
Hey, I gotta. Oh my window. I just need to. He's pausing, not.
Yeah.
I normally bustle. I normally script my languages like that, but it's now he's doing it as well, type of thing. Shut up. All right. Anyway, so he's like, look, I just need to make something. When I'm not him. I'm not him. He just sort of turns around, just sort of like drops. I just don't. Something came up. He sort of goes over, sort of gives her a hug. She can definitely tell he's leaning sort of on her.
Do you want to roll your touch roll?
Sure. I'll add magic to that.
Alright.
Oh god, yeah.
Alright, so remember the soap?
Got it. Okay. Fair enough.
It feels warm and spicy, you can feel like the bumps of her skin, and it's not like ew bumps. It's like
Right.
It's like a nice texture to Wrath.
Got it.
It feels really good, and she'll just she'll put her arms around you, and she'll be like, "So you're using that now, huh?"
Sort of just definitely backing away from her, pointing everything, everything in. I'm not going to be him. This is not how it's going to be.
What do you mean?
Found out some stuff about the thing in my head.
The thing in your head? You mean
The persona.
Right. Okay, you found some stuff out.
About how apparently they're supposed to basically apparently be more than just who you are. They're apparently now supposed to be sort of your subconscious mind, trying to make yourself something that you're not.
And Himiko will smile and she'll put her hand behind her head and she'll be like, yeah, that's what Tetkun says and stuff. So I guess it must be true.
Yeah, but I won't become what it becomes.
You won't become what it becomes? Or what do you mean?
What it's trying to make me.
And what is it trying to make you?
Him.
And Himiko will just she'll kind of like look like she's thinking and she'll be like, what don't you like about Q?
No, not Ku. The man who put Ku in my head. The man who's trying to shape me into who he is. I am not going to become him.
Your dad?
Sort of just... At this point, he's so frustrated, he's like he can't even stay. I'm not going to become that man. I'm not going to become anything like him. And apparently this thing was set in my head to basically drag me into this position.
I mean, you're you, right? I mean, I can feel that you're you and you're not somebody else.
But it's trying to make me somebody else. And that's the problem. It's trying to awaken that little bit of him. Because he put it there.
You know, I mean, you've been through a lot with Q, right? Do you really hate him?
I didn't know him.
I mean, I guess there's parts of ourselves we don't really like.
But that's the thing, is he was placed in my head. He was put there to basically bring out those parts of him.
I mean, maybe? I don't really know how you can be sure. That sounds like really...
He told me.
Timiko will... She'll just her eyes will water and she'll be like, I don't know what to say. I mean, it sounds like stuff that doesn't involve, well, fighting. It's not like I can fight this.
He sort of walks over. He goes, "It involves you because he's trying me to be something else. You're the center of this."
What does he want you to become? Like, could you say it in clearer terms? I don't know.
He's been trying to forge me into him so that he can have another him, or maybe, I don't know. But everything he set up, all of it, even bringing me here, has been to basically position to basically make him create another.
And, well, what are you doing then that you feel like it's him doing it through you rather than you doing it?
Forced me to. Now, even in his appearance, it's to basically showcase how he needs me to change.
Oh, it's really cutty outy for me. Is it like that for anybody else?
Yes, it is.
I'll try and lower it again. Because this isn't exactly a conversation that you can only hear. I'm very much aware of that.
Sir, bits of it's getting out.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Alright. So I
Alright.
didn't understand any of the last sentence you said.
I'm gonna count that in.
Oh, it's still bad. Are you remembering to save your settings or?
Maybe just try like leaving or rejoining or some shit.
Alright, I'm gonna
So.
jump out.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Alright, didn't jump out. Let's try that again. I figured just closing it would have kicked me out.
Yeah, you need to like right click it and
Yeah.
Need to disconnect.
yeah.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes if you just close it, it logs you out.
Yeah. Like you need to like go to the bar and say quit Discord like when you right click it. So if you can still hear us, you're not gone.
Mm.
Uh, uh, I guess I'll eat some crippers while we wait for Dave to come back.
I mean, quite the silence, and I thought, fuck, did I drop? But okay, I didn't.
No.
By the way, just were you planning on going for other scenes after
Yeah.
that one?
I was gonna do the
Oh.
recurring car. Oh, you're back?
Yeah. Any
Okay.
better?
Oh, we'll have to see. Let me finish eating these crippers.
No, okay.
Right.
Alright.
So.
Not me. Not me.
I know it's not. That's Iron Kitsune. Right. Does not compute. Alright. So anyway, so the last thing Himiko said before you said something that I didn't understand at all is like what parts of you like do you not want to be because it's like your dad? Mm. Hello,
Dave.
David. Dave. Dave. I need some more crippers.
Alright, can you hear me?
Okay, now we can hear you.
Okay, quick question. Is it green or yellow that's supposed to basically be it's hearing me?
Yellow is when it's you. We can hear you. Green
Okay,
is when we
so-
can't.
Got it. Okay, that explains it. It was set to really, really high green, really low yellow.
No,
That's
you want it
probably
the
why I
other
was
way
cutting.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, this should be much better. Got it.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Anyway, yeah, it was just unfortunately got to get back into where he was.
Yeah.
Alright. He's trying to pull me away from you. He's trying to pull me away. He's trying to forge me into himself. And he's had Ku force me to change.
Trying to force me away from you, but I always kind of felt the opposite.
That's me. He's pulling me away.
And she'll just kind of look downwards and she'll be like, remember what I said about you? Well, it's a while ago, but I think it was back on the island when I was talking about the geese that Ku and you made to me.
quick reminder, because that was like a week ago for character. That was like 5 months for me.
Yeah.
So what did she? I mean, what is she referring to? If I can ask.
She said that like when she said that she felt like a surge of emotions, and she was so thankful that you made a geese with her because you and Q put your trust in her by giving a part of your body towards her in promise.
Right. That was one of my actions. He makes other action. He makes me do other actions.
And what are those other actions?
He sort of tenses up. I won't let him control me, because he'll turn me into him.
And
you're listening, aren't you?
And Q will just kind of sign. He'll be like, "Are you going to repress me once more?"
I think we're past repression if basically... I mean, he is saying this out loud. I think we're past repression if you don't basically... if we don't get along.
Mm. And
So defend yourself. I sort of force him out.
so he'll kind of walk out, and he'll go into his kneeling position.
Get up.
And he'll just he'll actually refuse to get up. And he'll just kind of stare straight down at the floor, as if he's like, and then he'll extend to, a traditional Japanese bow, like where you like put your head on the floor on your hands and stuff. And he'll be like, "You're accusing me of crimes that I did not commit. I only wish to be faithful to you, Commander, and your chosen. I have not acted in a way that you would not want me to act in. The fact that you slander my name, it wounds me grievously."
You take me in... You send me into a road I wasn't even... What you did that night, I'll never forgive you for. But more than that, basically, you were placed into my head by him. And now even in your armor, everything I was just told was you were to pull me away from who I am. Do you deny any of that?
I acted upon your desires, Commander. I cannot do anything without at least a part of your will urging me forward. When it comes to our owner, it is not our sire, but it is our patron, the one who bound me in these chains.
We both know that there are two men that put you into my head. Or do you deny that as well?
What we have gotten from our father is our genes, the way that we look, our biology, and perhaps even a part of our philosophy. But we grew up distant from our father, just like my father was in the skies, a great God. We grew up upon the earth. We grew up away from their influence. Well, their direct influence, to use your common terminology. Truly, I am not as you make me to be. I am not a villain. I am a great hero.
And what is all that stuff that I was just told today about how you're basically to pull out those minor aspects that I don't care about and make them part of who I am, who I don't wish to be them. Yet I'm now told that basically that's what your entire purpose is, to pull those to pull myself into those, out of where I want to be.
And you'll be like, "Commander, you reject me so venomously, but this is what you desire."
Oh, crap.
What was that?
I can now hear you guys. Like, you guys cut out, unfortunately. Just as he said, you... So I missed his entire speech. Sorry.
Oh, he said, "Well, this is what you desired, Commander. It is nothing to do with our owner nor our sire.
How is this what I desire? Just sort of, throwing his hands up, looking at him. How is any...
And
You said that you are not the warrior that I am. You said that I'm supposed to be... Go.
Himiko will kind of be like, why do you have to beat yourself up so much?
Because I won't turn into him.
But
I don't want to rage it because he yelled that.
And Himiko will just kind of like recoil a bit and be like, I mean, I think Q is telling the truth. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. That would make you kind of a bad guy, and you're definitely a good guy. When it comes to your persona, I mean, look at mine. It's so big it can't even fit into the academy right now. And she'll just kind of wipe her eyes, and the visor will appear above them, and she'll be like, I can only manifest my persona in small parts, otherwise it overwhelms everything. People see me as a machine. It may not be what I want to be, but at the same time, it's still a part of me. That's who I am. That's like saying you hate Iron Kitsune because it's just a robot.
He sort of goes back to her, sort of, embraces her, maybe a little bit, harshly. Look, he just sort of closes his eyes, trying to, keep himself contained. This isn't a thing. This is a thing that was placed on me. I'm not saying that it was placed on you. This duplicity.
And she'll just kind of smile, and she'll do like a crying smile, and she'll be like, "You really don't know anything about my family, do you?"
I don't know anything about your family. Absolutely. But to be honest, except how it affects you, I don't really care.
And she'll be like, when you say that you're being made into somebody you don't want to be, well, I can kind of understand. I mean, ever since I was born, I was the one who was going to be the retainer for Minnie. I mean, there's a lot of us kitsunes out there, but there's only one Minnie, so only one of us could be the retainer. And so I've trained all my life. When I learned how to walk, whenever I stumbled, I well, I learned not to do it. But you don't hate me, right? So you shouldn't hate yourself. You're not a bad person. And Ku's not a bad person.
To be truthfully told, whether I'm a good person or a bad person will tell in the final tale. Till then, it doesn't matter, and afterwards, it's history that gets to decide. I don't care about that. I look over at Ku and goes, for the most part, I accept what is happening, but I don't accept how it's pulling me.
And Q will just
fine. I accept that you are innocent of this for now, but I don't. Where it's pulling me, I will not go, and I will do anything I have to cut that tie.
And Q will just he'll just kind of whimper, and he'll be like, I am a knight. I am meant to serve, whether it be my commander, my owner, or my leads. That is the form that I come to you as. I simply wish to do good deeds.
It's not what you told me last. Hello? Can you hear me?
What did he tell? What do you mean? Commander. What did I tell you
Crap,
otherwise?
still cut.
Maybe it's just a
That
connection
is.
thing. Hold on.
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. I know exactly what's
Yeah,
you're
happening,
cutting
and
now.
I know exactly how wrong.
Yeah, we can't hear you right now, Dave. Jeff, where's the server location for this?
I'll change it to overview.
Rap as we.
Yeah, I'll change it to US East.
Yeah.
West. California's in the West, right?
Yes, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully. Dave.
All right. Well, at least you heard that.
Yeah,
So,
I
yeah.
got the feeling that's what's happening.
Alright, I changed
Yeah. No.
it.
All right,
Okay.
So now I have 145 ping.
good.
Got it.
No, but we can hear you, so that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I thought it might. Yeah, I thought it might be necessary. I need to mention this because this isn't a miscommunication. It's just completely. It's completely throwing Raph, and he's completely misunderstanding what it's all about.
Alright, so it's a character thing. Alright.
Yes, very definitely.
Alright.
Anyway, all right. Fuck. Whenever you drop out, you always forget what you are. Where were we last?
You were saying that's not what you told me last night.
Oh yeah, with all the touch this towel, touch that soap, all the other shit you were trying to feed me, all the stuff that I was telling you I don't want to go into. You were saying no, you have to. You were forcing me down that road, down his road.
I simply wished you to use what you have at your disposal, Commander. I did not think that it would have such implications.
You were forcing me down his path.
What
Because
is
we all know how you meant that stuff.
What is his path, Commander?
How he uses the people around him. How he basically uses. How he used my mother. How he uses everybody. How he uses me. How he uses all the others of his brood.
I see.
All those skills you were trying to teach me are his skills.
Well,
You're trying to force me down that. Remember what you said?
I see, Commander. Well, we are men, are we not? Those are feelings that come naturally. I simply wanted you to experience them.
No, you forced them on me.
And
Did you not take me over?
But that is what you wanted, Commander.
I actually sort of just squeeze my hand and pull the earth up to sort of like encase him. Just to, not necessarily to fully crush him, just to basically stick him into the stone floor.
All
When
right.
did I ever give you that impression?
All right. So as Raph goes to do this, he'll sign that the stone is like encircling his legs.
His own legs?
Yeah. As well as like the bowed Q.
Right.
And Himiko will be like, "Stop! Don't hurt yourself anymore. It's okay to feel those kind of feelings. You don't have to be so hands off just because, well, I'm not as developed as Kaharu-chan, or I'm not as brave as Kazuhaya-san. I don't want you to treat me with kiddie gloves. I know that like we have a past and stuff, and I don't care about that stuff.
With full force, I'll actually roll an attack roll. I punch Ku, just full on force. I absolutely know I'm gonna break my own jaw on this. I'm not. It's fine. I just sort of like so. I mean, I guess I mean, do you need me to roll, or is it just...
Yeah, you need to roll.
Alright. Let's see. Hold on, I need to figure out exactly what my die pool is. Not too many people attack themselves, I figure.
No.
Distinction in the negative just because he's so fucked up. Physical. And spending a point to add magic into this.
Alright.
So 1, 3, 1. Alright. Damn.
That's 19.
Spend the PowerPoint. It's a, what is it, 19, 26 D10.
Alright, you might as well roll the roll, just,
Alright. Do I step up the affiliation or not? I know. Leave it as
no, it's just solo still.
Yeah. No, what I meant distinction.
Oh.
I don't think Ku can control it though. He's probably just...
No, you can't control it. If you want to use a D4, you can do.
Yeah. Damn!
Holy shit! You really... If
25! You just missed it!
Yeah. Alright,
Damn.
so you go to swing at yourself, and your fist connects with Himiko's face as she steps in front of you. And you send her flying back into the academy, into the academy room, like wall. And she'll slide down and her head will slump.
Yeah. He immediately lets go of the stone just because he didn't concentrate on it anymore. He hadn't even noticed it was on his own feet. He immediately just picks her up and just runs her to the nurses. Just that's it. Oh no, it was emotionally packed, dude.
And she'll be like, "No, it's fine. This is just between you and me, right?
It's because of him. This has nothing... That's the thing is, it has nothing to do with you. This is him forcing his stuff on me. Him forcing me down a different path. It is not...
I don't want you to hurt yourself anymore. I'd rather die. Stop it.
Sort of, and basically, yeah, I mean, he sort of walks back since she didn't let him take her to the nurses. This is just him getting into my head. This is just like everything that's happened.
I don't want you to hurt yourself, but I don't like how you're not taking responsibility. That's not what a hero does.
How? This is me taking responsibility. This is me basically stepping up when something else tries to force me down a different path. Just to go again, you are causing her this problem. It is not... You are forcing her this. You are the one hurting her, not me.
You'll be like, Commander, if you wish me to retreat, I will. Please do not hurt the maiden. She would do anything.
Now you care about her feelings.
I have
Pull him
always
back in.
Cared.
This, Himiko, this was about me being able to be with you as me and not being pulled into something I'm not. Because if I am pulled in that direction, I will hurt you. He will force me to hurt you. I never wanted that for you. I want us to be us together, not with him there.
But that's a part of you, and I love every
not
part of
him,
you.
Him. The one that started this road, the one that put me on this path. He is just one of his manipulations. Ku is just the manipulation that he placed on me.
And her eyelids are still lowered, and she hasn't like wiped the blood from her split lip, and she'll be like, do you trust in me, Raph?
Yes, I do.
You
I sort of
promised.
take her hand and put it on the throat tattoo. Remember, I trust you.
Well, you need to listen to what I'm gonna say, okay? Don't interrupt.
I won't.
I I really like you. I really do. Even before you said you liked me too, I wanted to know more about you. So I did a little, investigation. I'm the, you know, I'm the ninja detective, right?
A
So
smile sort of on his face.
So, I wanted to find out more about you, who your mom was, who your dad was, how you
Smile
came to
fades.
Japan. And, well, that's kind of how I knew your mom was a Persona user before you did. And I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to be mad at me.
That would not have made me mad. But if you know about my mom, that means you know something about the other one. And you can see what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
your dad, Rion, right?
Just sort of a very dead yes.
Should be like you, you, you have a big family like I do. And,
Yes.
well, I suppose I should ask you, do you want to know about it?
I need to know as much as I can about the enemies I face.
Enemies? But they're your brothers and sisters.
That wasn't the person I was talking about.
Mm,
Though some of them will probably be his.
I mean, weren't you spending some time with your dad, like in the holidays?
There are sort of tears in his eyes. I can't. I need him to be something he's not. When not around him, I know what kind of a man he is, what kind of a creature, what kind of a monster. But I can't not want to be something in his eyes when I'm with him. I
Mm.
always tell myself I'm not going back, but I always do. I always will. If he would call me right now, I would probably go. I'm weak there.
I, I
And
don't think
I do. I think it is a weakness.
you want to spend time with your dad. You love and you hate him.
Oh, yes.
But But as I was saying, when it comes to your dad, I don't. Well, I mean, he's probably broken a lot of hearts, right? You're afraid of that.
I'm not afraid of breaking hearts. I'm afraid of why I would break those hearts. I'm afraid of basically if I didn't care, like he doesn't.
Mm. And she'll be like, I think if if things had been different, he probably would care.
Hitler would have been a swell guy if he actually cared about people.
I mean, I mean, but well, and she'll be like, it's really hard for me to say this. I'm not really good when it comes to my words, but well, when it comes to your mom and your dad, well, there could have been something there, right? If what happened didn't happen.
It's. I get what you're trying to say. I understand you're trying. I'm not angry at you. I'm not saying that this isn't. I understand what you're trying to say. I just don't believe it of him. Anybody can be different if they're different. That's a total. That's a complete sentence. Nobody can it not be right about.
I told you to trust in me, didn't I?
I do.
And she'll be like, I mean, well, I guess I can tell you a bit about what I found out then.
I'll
Right.
listen.
And she'll be like, I'll tell you if you apologize to Ku.
No. If what you tell me changes my mood about Ku, I will apologize. I promise I will apologize.
Come on.
Sort of like with just a deep smile. I cannot say what you want. I can only go with what I said.
I mean, I want to tell you, but I can't reward you if you've done a bad thing.
Trust me, if what you tell me is not something I can is not something that helps me, I will not consider it a reward.
I mean, I don't know if it will help you or not. That's kind of a mean thing to say.
I don't. All I ever had is what my own thoughts tell me that I am. I will bend to almost any extreme if it needs to at the time to be done, but I can never break who I am, who my own thoughts are, and if this is trying to twist my own thoughts, I will fight it to the end, regardless of what it does to me. I will make you the promise that I will try the hardest to take it in good light what you tell me.
Well, if you don't, I'm gonna like you a tiny bit less. But anyway,
I can accept that.
Well, I guess you. What I mean, when it comes to your mum and your dad, they kept it a really good secret, right? That they were Persona users.
Okay, it didn't take him any effort to keep the fact that he was Persona user from me, since he was never in my life. But you're right.
Right.
My mom did.
Well, even if he wanted to be a part of your life, he physically couldn't.
How?
Your dad, he can't step out into the real world.
What?
Yeah, all those times you've met him, they've always been like in a magical place, right? Like
Right.
that Umberhawk domain or Jeffrey. Those are domains.
Right. Like this entire school's a domain.
Yeah.
How? So. Okay.
And you grew up in a fairly normal house, right?
Okay.
So that means that even if he wanted to see you, he couldn't, because he can only be in imaginary places.
Most of the students don't know that we're in a domain right now at this school, but I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's not really stuff that most people talk about unless you're trained, like I am.
So what? He honestly really wanted to be with me, and he's not still trying to manipulate me just because he is locked in some realm?
I don't know if I can say that.
Exactly.
I mean, I can only look at the reports and stuff, but both your mum and your dad, they attended the same high school. I mean, that's how they met. He was her first year, and, well, she was in her third year. And, well, then the school got shut down after that year, and a bunch of crazy stuff happened, and most of the files are locked, so it was really hard to get into. But, yeah, it seems that most people that went to that school had their personas either destroyed or changed entirely. And, well, I guess a part of what happened to your dad meant that, well, he couldn't exactly, come out anymore. And I guess it means, and I guess from the psychological reports in that, well, he really wanted to make a lot of life. That's why you have a lot of brothers and sisters.
Sort of pull Ku out. I get you're a victim in this. For that, I apologize for blaming you that which is not yours to be responsible for.
I understand, Commander. I accept our forgiveness.
Now, how are we going to move forward on this? Are we at an impasse?
And he'll begin to stand up, and he'll be like, "May I suggest that we go on a quest, Commander?"
To do what?
To find out who we really are.
How do we do that?
Himiko will be like, "Oh, you could try to find who all your brothers and sisters are." I bet there's a bunch of like they probably have personas who understand how Ku and Ju feel, and they have a bunch of different mommies and stuff, and so you can find out how their lives went out. And even if your dad won't say anything, you'll find out more about your dad, right?
I can't take that quest yet. That quest will put me on put me on a confrontation with him I don't want to deal with yet. If he knows I'm chasing down my other siblings, will force his hand to do, and I'm not ready for that forcing.
If I may interject, Commander.
Yes.
I believe that even though he made us who we were, he has left us to our own devices. We did seek him out on our own accord once he left the seed.
All right. Turn back to Himiko. Can you help me with this?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna be all my brothers and sisters too one day, right?
I laugh and I kissed her.
And she'll smile and she'll be like, "Are you feeling better now?"
I don't know. I'm calmer.
That's a good start. When I get really angry and mad, it takes me a long time to calm down. So the fact that you're already calmer is really good.
Not really.
Mm.
Calm basically means I make decisions, spur of the moment decisions I might regret later. Part of my problem.
Isn't that an opposite? Isn't it when you're calm you can make a good choice? And if you're excited, you make bad choices?
I like doing it in a complicated way. You're right. Fine.
Yeah. Well, do you want to head back to class now? Or, I mean, I don't mind if we skip or anything, or just spend the rest of the afternoon and evening with one another.
I still have to do what I was supposed to do here, and then we unfortunately have something we need to do.
Oh, Katsumi, right?
If you don't mind me asking, how do you know it's her?
Intuition.
I'd bump her on the nose.
Mm.
No, I mean like a light tap, you know what I mean.
I know, so you still made that sound.
Got it. Did that hurt you?
No, it was nice.
Alright.
I may not have like sensitive skin and stuff like you do, but I can see really well and I can hear really well.
Got it.
And I mean, Raph would know, like, based off the soap and stuff. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And she'll be like, when we combine our powers together, we can do some really good stuff.
I never thought of that.
I'll be your eyes and your ears. And you can be my everything else.
I can smell and I can touch.
And she'll just kind of blush. And
Yeah,
she'll
I
be
know.
like,
The perfect package for any creeper.
I don't mind if you use those when we're together.
Alright. Here, help me gather up some of the stuff. I kind of threw it over there.
Yeah. Ona-chan should probably be able to fix the wall. And as for the blood, I kind of got this feeling that you really Q really likes the smell of it, so I kind of left it there for a bit. But I can get rid of it now if you
Please.
want. Forgive me, Commander. The scent of blood drives me wild.
I know our history there.
Right. And I guess you will head back off to class.
Actually, no, he's ditching class. He's just gonna build his trinket. He will apologize. I mean, he'll just say to the school directly, "He's like, I'm sorry. I don't think I can. Please forgive me, but I don't feel I can go back to class. If you need me to leave, I will."
Alright, that's fine. And Timika will be like, I want to watch you make that super duper power.
Alright, I'll show you what I'm doing. But yeah, he's ditching the rest of the class.
Alright. So I guess it will be the Kaharu, Gidyu's class. He doesn't have creative class today. No, I don't think he does. No.
Yeah,
What does he have?
Beat that. Ha.
He has physics and athletics. Alright. So, I guess Kaharu would have sent him a message and Reiko would have sent him a message.
I believe that's how it happened, yes.
Yeah.
So what were the messages about again?
In my case, that if he has time to meet again, to spend some time, and plus, I remembered that I should have asked you about something. Teehee.
And what was Kaharu's?
She said that she had a crane for him, and that she wanted to ask his opinion on some stuff for the arts club, so if he had time to chat for a bit, if they could have lunch together.
Alright. So, I guess Gidyu would ask Reiko whether he can arrange for them to talk. It seems that Himura-san had a question surrounding our class.
So I don't think, like, if he's asking, like, can the meeting be
A
done?
time to meet up. Yeah, time to meet up. Like, since he'll be like, it'll be. I imagine I won't be long with Himura-san.
Okay, so, like, I give him, like, a time, like, last quarter of the lunch, or something along those lines.
All right. And he'll be like, right, if it is a lengthy question, I can always extend it to the half of lunchtime.
Eh, one of it, not really. And the more important one, not really. The other one, like, we can always, on that, continue discussion sometime later.